Hello, and welcome to everyone. We'll hear about 12 ways in which women put males to the test today. Let's get going now. A woman may conduct tiny, covert tests to determine a man's true feelings for her. She wants to know if he is devoted, safe, and assured, but she doesn't want to confront him about it. Why? Because any guy may claim to be certain and devoted. He can promise to stick with it, and he probably will, but deeds speak louder than words. What will he do when given the chance to demonstrate his priorities? Some women set up challenging circumstances so they can test the men in their lives. But first, let's make a crucial clarification. Testing is not just done by women. Every social interaction, whether it is a business collaboration or a personal one, involves testing the other party. Men are put to the test by women. Males test females. Friends test each other, since it's only through testing people that we can truly learn who they are. Tests aren't always fair, despite that. They are also unreliable, yet they are a constant in all relationships. So let's look more closely. What are some of the 12 different ways that women test men? Sacrificing comfort. Will you forego your comfort or well-being in order to please her? Many women are seeking a partner that prioritizes her comfort. When she is in need, she wants someone who will make sacrifices for her. Consider the scenario where you and your partner are out on a chilly night strolling. Although you're warm, she didn't bring her jacket. Do you remove your jacket even if it will make you cold? You might not pass this widely used test if you held onto your jacket. Some women allow themselves to be uncomfortable so that you can save the day. She's giving you the chance to set your needs aside and prioritize her well-being. That doesn't mean you should always sacrifice your happiness to make her more comfortable. If she's asking you to make yourself miserable, that's not a healthy relationship. But women need to know you're willing to make her a priority. Taking action. Women prefer a man who is active. Say she is attempting to open a jar or bottle. What do you do when you notice she is in trouble? Do you let her to battle? Or do you assist her without being requested to? Pay attention to her needs if you want to pass this test. Be the kind of guy who steps up when she's in difficulty. Start the jar. Assist her in grabbing something from a higher shelf. She won't have to lift that big piece of furniture, so do it. To be clear, she can't do these things, so you shouldn't do anything. You should take action because you want to help. You're looking out for her, just like she's looking out for you. If you needed her help, she would swoop in without a second thought. But she doesn't know if you would do the same thing for her. Prove that you care by stepping in when she needs you. Take action, because that's the kind of guy she's looking for. Overcoming your ego. Can you put your ego aside? Many men overlook how much harm they are inflicting to their relationship because they are so focused on being right. Some women initiate fights solely to find out your allegiances. Would you prefer to keep the connection happy or feed your ego? Women frequently initiate these discussions well aware that they are incorrect, meaningless, or superfluous. She will, however, continue to raise it. Why? Since she's trying you out. She is testing your ability to put your ego aside. You'll succeed in this test with flying colors if you can. Keeping your cool. How do you manage tense circumstances? Do you become enraged or fearful? Some women instigate tense situations to test your ability to remain calm. At the end of the day, she wants someone who can remain composed and confident despite a challenging circumstance. She wants to know that you have self-control despite how awful things get. Flying off the handle is a major warning sign. She will recognize your credibility if you maintain your composure and carefully consider your course of action. Testing your patience. A lady will occasionally try your patience on purpose. She might, as an illustration, be late for a date. She might also take an extra 20 minutes to get ready. Why does she act this way? She needs to know that you are prepared to wait for her. Can you be calm, keep your mouth shut, and give her the space she requires? Or are you going to lose your cool? You'll fail this test if you lose patience right away. Don't let a few inconvenient minutes get you mad. Relax and wait if she's taking too long. You aren't benefiting from your frustration. Attractive leadership. How many times have you encountered this circumstance? Your girlfriend claims to be famished. She queries your choice of dining location. You reply, "I don't know," since you are unsure. Where would you prefer to eat? She is not seeking for this response. Women frequently ask you to take the initiative by posing these. She prefers that you refrain from posing the same query to her. She requests a ride from you. If she didn't want you to decide, she would tell you where she wants to go. Therefore, avoid provoking her with more inquiries. Show her that you can take the initiative instead. Be determined. Show her a wonderful time and take her on an expedition. Independent confidence. Do you have self-confidence? Only when their spouses are considerate and encouraging can some guys feel confident. They disintegrate the moment she leaves them unattended. In other words, even though her backing may be necessary for you to feel confident, she does not desire that. Women refer to an individual who is self-assured when they say they want a confident companion. One of the most appealing qualities a man may possess is confidence. Many women will therefore make an effort to undermine your self-assurance. She can comment negatively on how you look or ignore you while you speak. She might be evasive or erect emotional barriers. She will notice if you become dejected and uneasy that you lack confidence. Crossing boundaries. A lady could put your self-assurance to the test by stepping outside the norm. She could, for instance, talk to another guy in an effort to make you envious. Or perhaps she will abruptly cancel to see how you respond. The best course of action in these circumstances is to maintain composure. It's simple to feel anxious or insecure. You might believe that she is turning against you for someone else. It's crucial to keep in mind that she is not searching for someone to own or rule over her. She doesn't want you to barge in, overhear her talk, and start a commotion. Instead, she wants someone who can maintain control. Someone who is persistently assured, whether she's talking to you or someone else. If she crosses boundaries you're unwilling to forgive, it's important to make that clear. But getting angry, insecure, or controlling is never the right answer. Bridging the gap. When a lady senses your interest, she may begin to withdraw. Everything was going so beautifully until abruptly. She loses interest. Does that imply that your marriage is in trouble? Or is she trying you out? To see if you will take up the slack, women will act uninterested. Will you come up with entertaining and thrilling solutions to close the gap if she develops it? Another method that women urge males to take the lead is in this manner. She is interested in what you will think of. Even if you're unsure of how she's feeling, she wants to see that you have the self-assurance to put yourself out there. Whatever you say or do doesn't really matter as long as you take action. If she's veering off, it's your responsibility to reignite that fire. Facing a challenge. Women don't want a soft touch. They don't desire someone who always concurs with what they say or follows their every want. They're seeking a powerful individual. Someone who defends herself, even if it means opposing her. Women test males in other ways as well. They'll put you in difficult situations to test your resolve to defend yourself. If you can handle the situation with grace and assertiveness, she will recognize your confidence and strength. Social courage. There are many challenging circumstances in relationships. You must enter uncharted terrain and cross private lines. You must be open to risk and be vulnerable. So how can a woman tell whether you are able to perform those actions? She might toss you into the deep end to see how brave you are. This often occurs later in a relationship, when she is beginning to take an interest in you seriously. She may request that you meet her parents or her friends. She'll motivate you to pursue endeavors in which you lack talent. Why? She wants to assess your independence handling skills after all. She ultimately wants someone who can stand on their own 2 feet. So gather your bravery. And don't give up. Unexplained distance. Has she ever neglected to answer your calls? She might vanish for days on end. You start to worry that she is withdrawing. but is it truly what is happening? Women occasionally distance themselves from you to see how you react. It's a warning sign if you panic and believe the relationship is ending. She encourages you to recognize your own worth. Don't be alarmed by insignificant obstacles. Make an effort to connect with others instead. Take a step back, live your life, and most importantly, don't lose faith in yourself if she doesn't react. She'll come around if she's actually interested in you.